Conventional lithium-ion batteries are about to become like the dodo birds in the world of EVs. Toyota's CEO has dropped a bombshell with an all-new solid-state battery that can cover 1,000 kilometers and be ready to go with just 10 minutes of charging. While old-school lithium-ion batteries degrade in extreme temperatures or under rough driving conditions, Toyota's new innovation performs reliably across weather extremes and terrain types, offering a level of durability and efficiency that's been out of reach until now. So, can Tesla, and its much-hyped 4680 cells, hold on to its crown? Or is Toyota about to redefine the market? Let's find out. Toyota's rise in the EV market. Once celebrated as a global pioneer of hybrid technology through its iconic Toyota Prius, the Toyota Motor Corporation is now undergoing a dramatic evolution to reposition itself as a serious contender in the fully electric vehicle or EV market. In 2023, Toyota recorded a significant milestone by selling approximately 150,000 fully electric vehicles worldwide, marking a four-fold increase over its 2022 numbers. This jump may appear modest in comparison to Tesla's 1.8 million or BYD's 1.57 million electric vehicle deliveries the same year, but for a company long criticized for dragging its feet on full electrification, this growth is both meaningful and strategic. Until recently, Toyota's electrification narrative had been dominated by its hybrid offerings, with the Prius standing as a symbol of low-emission mobility since its launch in 1997. Even as global rivals doubled down on battery-only platforms, Toyota continued to emphasize hybrid and plug-in hybrid powertrains. However, internal shifts in the last few years have redefined that stance. Under the leadership of Koji Sato, who replaced Akio Toyoda as president in April 2023, Toyota has visibly intensified its EV development roadmap. This includes a strategic reorientation of the Lexus brand, which is being positioned as Toyota's premium EV spearhead. The Lexus RZ450e, unveiled in 2022, and the UX 300D, launched earlier in China and Europe, are among the brand's initial forays into electric luxury mobility. Lexus aims to go fully electric by 2035, aligning with Toyota's broader goal of selling over 1.5 million electric vehicles annually by 2026. Toyota's plan for EV dominance is centered not only on scaling production, but also on mastering the next generation of battery technology. Unlike Tesla and BYD, which continue to refine lithium-ion and lithium iron phosphate or LFP chemistries, Toyota is investing heavily in solid-state batteries, widely regarded as the holy grail of energy storage. These batteries promise dramatic improvements in energy density, charging speed, and safety. According to a company press release in June 2023, Toyota aims to begin mass production of solid-state batteries by 2027 or 2028. The company claims its prototypes have already achieved a range of up to 1,000 kilometers per charge and can be recharged in just 10 minutes. Toyota is also rolling out a new EV platform known as the Beyond Zero, or BZ architecture. This flexible, modular design underpins vehicles in the BZ lineup, including the BZ4X, a mid-size electric SUV co-developed with Subaru and launched in markets like the US, Japan, and Europe beginning in late 2022. The BZ platform is expected to support at least 10 new EV models by the end of the decade, tailored for different regional needs and body types, from compact cars for urban commuters to large SUVs and trucks for North America. Toyota is also exploring hydrogen fuel cell technology in parallel, though battery electric vehicles remain the central focus of its mass-market electrification roadmap. Manufacturing capacity is also being scaled up to meet these ambitions. In 2023, Toyota announced a multi-billion-dollar investment to build dedicated EV and battery plants across key markets. In Japan, its Tahoe plant in Toyota City is being upgraded to accommodate solid-state battery production. In the US, Toyota is investing $13.9 billion through 2030 in battery manufacturing, with a major facility under development in Liberty, North Carolina. This site will serve as a key hub for EV and hybrid battery production in North America. In Europe, Toyota is expanding its footprint in Poland and the UK, converting existing plants to support electric drivetrain assembly and battery integration. Toyota's rising momentum comes at a time when the global EV market is undergoing rapid transformation. Over 14 million EVs were sold worldwide in 2023, accounting for 18% of total car sales, up from just 4% in 2020. At the heart of it all is Toyota's new solid-state battery. So, what is a solid-state battery? Solid-state batteries represent a major technological leap in energy storage, offering a fundamentally different architecture from the widely used lithium-ion batteries that dominate today's EVs. The primary distinction lies in the electrolyte, the medium that allows the flow of ions between a battery's anode and cathode. Traditional lithium-ion batteries, first commercialized by Sony in 1991, are built around a liquid electrolyte that facilitates ion transport. These electrolytes are typically made of lithium salts dissolved in organic solvents, which are both flammable and chemically volatile. As a result, they pose several safety risks. Under physical stress, overcharging, or thermal abuse, these batteries can overheat, causing a phenomenon known as thermal runaway. This can lead to fire, explosions, or leakage of toxic gases. Incidents involving battery fires have been recorded across industries, from Boeing's 787 Dreamliner emergency landings in 2013 due to battery overheating, to numerous consumer electronics recalls such as the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 in 2016. Solid-state batteries seek to solve this problem at its root. By replacing the liquid electrolyte with a solid-state one, typically a lithium-conducting ceramic oxide, sulfide, or a high-performance polymer, the risks of leakage and flammability are significantly reduced. Solid electrolytes are inherently non-volatile and non-flammable, which makes them far more resistant to overheating and puncture-related failures. This stability renders them suitable for use in high-temperature or high-impact environments, such as electric vehicles or aerospace systems. Toyota, which is one of the global leaders in solid-state battery development, has emphasized this safety aspect repeatedly, claiming that its upcoming batteries will be explosion-proof and heat-resistant, capable of maintaining integrity even in extreme conditions. Beyond safety, one of the most talked-about benefits of solid-state batteries is their potential to dramatically improve energy density. By enabling the use of lithium metal as the anode, rather than the graphite or silicon used in conventional batteries, solid-state cells can store significantly more energy in the same volume. The theoretical energy density of lithium metal solid-state batteries is as high as 500 to 600 watt-hours per kilogram, compared to about 250 to 300 watt-hours per kilogram for today's top lithium-ion batteries. This would allow EVs powered by solid-state batteries to achieve ranges exceeding 1,000 kilometers or 621 miles on a single charge. Toyota and other companies, including QuantumScape and Samsung SDI, have showcased test results indicating that such ranges will be routine in just a couple of years. Charging time is another area where solid-state batteries promise substantial improvements. Because of their high ionic conductivity and ability to support higher charging voltages and currents without overheating, these batteries can theoretically be charged in as little as 10 to 15 minutes. In prototype testing, Toyota has claimed that their next-generation solid-state battery can be charged to full capacity in just 10 minutes, while QuantumScape has reported early-stage data indicating that their batteries can reach 80% charge in under 15 minutes. Such performance would make EVs more practical for everyday use and long-distance travel, rivaling the convenience of gasoline refueling. Battery life is also a major advantage of solid-state designs. Lithium-ion batteries typically degrade after 1,000 to 2,000 charge cycles, depending on usage conditions. Solid-state batteries, particularly those utilizing lithium metal and stable solid electrolytes, could maintain over 80% of their capacity for more than 3,000 or even 5,000 cycles. This enhanced durability would extend the lifespan of electric vehicles well beyond a decade without significant battery replacement costs. In terms of sustainability, solid-state batteries offer several environmental benefits. The elimination of toxic and flammable liquid electrolytes reduces the risk of hazardous waste. Furthermore, the materials used in solid-state batteries are often more stable and less prone to degradation, making recycling processes simpler and less energy-intensive. Companies such as BMW and Volkswagen have highlighted the role of solid-state batteries in building more sustainable supply chains, especially if sourced and manufactured with reduced reliance on cobalt and nickel, two metals often criticized for their environmental and ethical extraction practices. However, despite their considerable promise, solid-state batteries are not without significant challenges. The most pressing obstacle is cost. Current prototypes are substantially more expensive to produce than their lithium-ion counterparts, mainly due to the complexity of materials, precision manufacturing requirements, and limited economies of scale. Another barrier is technical complexity. Many solid electrolytes suffer from issues such as low conductivity at room temperature, mechanical brittleness, or poor interfacial contact with electrodes. These problems can cause increased internal resistance, loss of capacity, and even short circuits. Researchers at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT, and Stanford University have been working on innovative ways to improve interface stability and reduce dendrite formation, a phenomenon where lithium filaments grow through the electrolyte, potentially causing short circuits. Though progress has been steady, no commercial product has yet resolved all of these issues simultaneously at scale. The difficulty of mass production further complicates the pathway to commercialization. To date, most solid-state battery prototypes have been limited to small coin cells or test units, far from the large format battery packs needed for EVs or grid storage. Scaling up to gigafactory-level production requires entirely new manufacturing lines, supply chains, and material processing technologies. However, major players are investing heavily to overcome these hurdles. Toyota is building a pilot line in Japan to support solid-state battery R&D, with plans for full-scale production around 2027 to 2028. Samsung SDI is working on a production-ready prototype targeted for 2027 as well. US-based QuantumScape, backed by Volkswagen and Bill Gates, has constructed a pre-production facility in San Jose, California, and aims to supply automotive-grade solid-state batteries to partners before 2030. The global momentum for solid-state batteries continues to build. According to data from Bloomberg NEF, over $6 billion has been invested in solid-state battery research and infrastructure between 2020 and 2024. Patent filings related to solid-state technology have tripled in the last 5 years, indicating a sharp uptick in innovation and competitive interest. With over 30 companies actively developing solid-state solutions, including Panasonic, CATL, Prologium, Solid Power, and Hyundai, the race to achieve commercial viability is heating up. While technological and economic challenges remain, the involvement of industry heavyweights like Toyota, Samsung, and Volkswagen means that this once theoretical breakthrough may soon become a reality. So, how will this affect the market share of the pioneering EV empire? Toyota versus Tesla, a technical comparison. While Tesla has long led the EV market with its proprietary technologies, particularly the much-publicized 4680 battery cell. Toyota is reasserting itself with a game-changing breakthrough: its solid-state battery. Toyota's solid-state battery program reached a pivotal moment in June 2023 when the company announced successful prototype testing that demonstrated a driving range of approximately 1,200 kilometers or 746 miles on a single charge. However, later reports from Toyota's battery division, Prime Planet Energy and Solutions, a joint venture with Panasonic, indicated ongoing development of a next-generation version targeting a theoretical range of up to 1,600 kilometers or 995 miles. In contrast, Tesla's 4680 battery cell, which entered limited production at Giga, Texas in late 2022, delivers a range of around 600 to 700 kilometers or 372 to 435 miles in configurations like the Model Y and anticipated Cybertruck builds. This discrepancy stems from a combination of higher energy density per kilogram in Toyota's solid-state batteries and the use of a lithium metal anode, as opposed to Tesla's continued reliance on lithium-ion chemistries with graphite or silicon anodes. We've already seen how Toyota's solid-state batteries are also poised to outdo Tesla in charging speeds, safety, and performance. Tesla, however, is not a new player in town. It is, in fact, currently the world's leading EV manufacturer by volume, delivering 1.81 million vehicles in 2023, with the bulk powered by 2170 and 4680 lithium-ion cells. Tesla's vertically integrated approach, which involves developing cells, software, vehicle platforms, and charging infrastructure in-house, has allowed it to rapidly deploy technology and adapt to market conditions. Meanwhile, Toyota, which sold over 10.6 million vehicles globally in 2023, has historically been more conservative in EV rollout. The company focused for years on hybrid technologies, such as the Prius and hybrid RAV4, and has only recently accelerated its EV program under the Beyond Zero initiative. As part of this effort, Toyota aims to sell over 1.5 million battery electric vehicles annually by 2026 and has begun building dedicated EV production lines and battery R&D centers in Japan, the US, and Europe. Solid-state battery commercialization remains Toyota's moonshot. The company's official timeline pegs mass production of solid-state batteries for passenger vehicles around 2027 to 2028. While small-scale applications, such as drones or compact mobility devices, may see earlier deployments, the scale and cost of EV battery production remain substantial hurdles. Tesla's 4680 battery, while already in use, is also still ramping up, with production yields at Giga, Texas and the Cato Road facility in Fremont not yet meeting full-scale targets. Panasonic, Tesla's longtime battery partner, has also begun producing pilot runs of 4680 cells at its Wakayama plant in Japan, with plans to scale operations in the US. In terms of cost per kilowatt-hour, Tesla's 4680 batteries are at least 20 to 30% cheaper. For Toyota's solid-state battery, the cost will be driven up by the use of expensive materials like lithium metal and ceramic electrolytes, and the need for clean room environments. However, Toyota argues that the long-term savings in durability, safety, and charging infrastructure could offset upfront costs. The coming years will determine whether Tesla's incremental dominance or Toyota's delayed disruption proves more impactful in the EV race. Tesla's problems don't end here, and Toyota knows it. Tesla is experiencing one of the most tumultuous periods in its corporate history. Presently, the company's share price has plunged roughly 26% year to date. This collapse erased nearly half of Tesla's previous gains, culminating in a staggering one-day drop of more than 14% in early June 2025. $150 billion in market capitalization gone, lost. The magnitude of this crash shook investor confidence and triggered a cascade of Wall Street downgrades. Baird Equity Research revised its Tesla rating from outperform to neutral. Argus Research echoed this caution, lowering its stance to hold, while pointing to a noticeable cooling in US EV demand and rising pressure from legacy automakers like Ford and GM. Bank of America followed suit, shifting to neutral. Wells Fargo analysts issued perhaps the most ominous prediction, a potential 50% further drop in Tesla's stock. JP Morgan's forecast was similarly grim, slashing Tesla's fair value estimate to just $120 per share. These warnings reflect a consensus that Tesla is enduring a multi-front assault. But why? Well, you see, Tesla's brand was historically associated with affluent, left-leaning, climate-conscious buyers, especially in blue states like California, New York, and Washington. In 2023, a Pew Research survey showed that 83% of Democrats were open to purchasing an EV, compared to only 17% of Republicans, with Tesla's customer profile firmly rooted in liberal demographics. This began to shift dramatically in 2024, when Musk publicly aligned himself with Donald Trump's presidential campaign. Following Trump's victory, Musk was appointed to a temporary but high-profile post as head of the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. During his 130-day tenure, Musk implemented sweeping, controversial reforms, eliminating DEI programs, slashing federal workforce numbers, downsizing institutions like USAID and USPS, and mandating weekly productivity reports across agencies. More alarmingly, he accessed Treasury and payroll databases to cut perceived waste. Musk also went as far as to throw his support behind Germany's far-right AfD party. This provoked a political backlash of unprecedented scale. A March 2025 AP NORC poll found that 60% of Americans now held an unfavorable view of Tesla, with Democrats' purchase intent cratering. Data from the YouGov Brand Index showed that Democratic consumers' interest in buying a Tesla dropped from 23% in 2023 to just 13% by early 2025. This sharp decline fueled the rise of the Tesla takedown movement, a coordinated campaign of global protests, boycotts, and showroom disruptions led by public figures like John Cusack, Alex Winter, Senator Chuck Schumer, and tech scholar Joan Donovan. Tesla stores became flashpoints for resistance, with over 250 locations seeing protest activity, some involving vandalism and far-right iconography. In France, lawsuits were filed by Tesla owners who claimed their vehicles had become social liabilities. In this rapidly shifting landscape, Toyota stands uniquely poised to exploit Tesla's vulnerability through its game-changing solid-state battery initiative. Toyota's global battery R&D, operations in Japan, Germany, and the United States, combined with its emerging gigafactory network, are geared toward achieving cost parity with lithium-ion cells by 2028. This milestone would enable Toyota to produce EVs that not only outperform existing models on the road, but also remain financially accessible to mainstream buyers. While Tesla remains committed to its 4680 battery technology, which offers solid range and performance but still relies on liquid electrolytes, Toyota is preparing to leapfrog that standard entirely. If successful, Toyota will not merely catch up with Tesla, it will redefine the next generation of electric mobility. More importantly, Toyota is not burdened by the political baggage that now haunts Tesla. The Japanese automaker maintains a reputation for corporate neutrality, safety, and reliability. As Tesla loses traction in key Western markets due to political polarization, Toyota can position its vehicles as the apolitical, technologically superior alternative. In markets like Germany, where Tesla registrations have plummeted, and in regions like rural America or Southeast Asia, where charging infrastructure remains limited, Toyota's solid-state EVs with their long range and fast recharge capabilities, could gain massive traction. This is a rare convergence of technological innovation and brand opportunity. Tesla's branding missteps and waning customer base have created a vacuum in the premium EV space. If Toyota can execute its rollout efficiently and stay on schedule, it may emerge not only as Tesla's fiercest competitor, but as the undisputed leader of the EV industry's next era. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Did you like this video? If you did, please consider liking, dropping a comment, and hitting the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on our new uploads. Also, don't miss this video you see on your screen right now. It's truly unbelievable.